Hello and welcome into the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. I'm your host, Donette Logan. We have a lot to tell you about on this week's show, from a national honor for Thompson's quarterback to new records being set by the track team. We'll take a closer look at one of the ladies on the softball diamond, plus we pay a tribute to a dear friend of ours and a friend to Thompson Athletics. That and a whole lot more after a word from our sponsors.
Brooklear Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy, offering competitive prices on prescriptions, hormone replacement therapy, compounding, medical equipment, and immunizations. Brooklear Health Mart Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the best health care for our community.
Go Warriors!
Located in the heart of Alabaster near Crunch Fitness, Alabaster Nutrition is the place to grab drinks, shakes, and snacks that are a healthy option. Come by, hang out with friends, and let our amazing staff help you find your favorite flavor combo. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Go Warriors!
Shelby Fence Company is a name you can trust for outstanding fencing services in Shelby County and the nearby areas. We are the preferred contractor for fence installations, and you can depend on Shelby Fence Company to provide superior fencing and gate options, including chain link, aluminum, and wood.
Buying, building, or selling, you make sure you call our team, Tim Mitchell. We will help save you thousands and put money right back into the schools, right back into the classroom and your team. So go Warriors!
Doctors Chris and Angie Canales are committed to providing state-of-the-art orthodontic care for children, adolescents, and adults. Our team works closely with you to develop a treatment plan that is best suited for your orthodontic needs and lifestyle.
Go Warriors!
Since 1980, Mr. Bug's Pest Control has remained one of Alabama's top pest control companies. From residential to commercial, we always strive to embrace our industry's latest and most current technology. We provide our customers peace of mind by knowing their pest and termite control needs are met.
Hi, I'm Jacob with Duck Doctor USA. If you would like a healthier home, give us a call today at 205-980-0800 or check us out on the web at duckdoctorbirmingham.com.
Duck Doctor says, Go Warriors!
Care Direct Pharmacy has been proudly serving the Alabaster community since 2015. We're a full-service retail pharmacy, but specialize in compounding and work directly with your physician to customize treatment and care. We even have a unique gift shop.
Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. Thompson's freshman quarterback Trent Seaborn is making national headlines. Seaborn has been named the Max Prep's National Freshman of the Year. Seaborn made his debut with the Warriors last year as an 8th grader. That year, the team went home with their 4th state championship win. Seaborn was named the MVP of that game. Right now, he's making the college tour as a freshman on weekends. And this past weekend, it took him to North Carolina, where he was able to catch up with former quarterback Connor Harrell, who is currently the quarterback for the Tar Heels. Seaborn's family makes all the trips a family affair. They all go together and all of them put on the uniforms, and it's just something to see. So coming up next week, we're going to talk to his mom and dad to find out what it's like to have a son making national headlines, how it is seeing them on the field, seeing them get sacked, and even making touchdowns. That's next week right here on the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. Track and field is going strong and breaking records. Bradley Franklin set a school record in the 60-meter hurdles of 7.65 seconds. That's not the only record the senior has set this year. He's now number 1 in Alabama and in the United States. He's committed to run at Sanford next season. As track and field wrap up inside, the schedule has been released for outdoor track. Their season gets underway February 23rd. The countdown is on for spring sports, and that includes softball. These ladies started working together over the summer in hopes of making it back to state. One lady leading the way by her faith and so much more, Daylin Moats. Daylin Moats is with me, and Daylin, kind of joked, all of you ladies are going to Troy, it feels like. I know several of you are. Why Troy?
Honestly, my biggest thing was, I felt like God told me it was the right place to be. There was a lot of prayers that went into it, and just as soon as I walked on campus, I knew it was it for me.
You mentioned that that's where you felt God wanted you to be, and I was asking you what you're involved in, and the first thing you said was your church.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing you do is with the little ones, the ministry.
Yes.
Talk about why you serve there and what you guys do.
I feel like God has really called me to children. I'm always first person at a baby, anything. My family calls me baby whisperer. Just anything to do with kids. Actually, after softball, I want to do pediatric nursing. I think I'm really good with kids, and all we do, we still teach God to them, obviously, just at a much younger level, and just be there for them, let them know they're loved.
Now, you also mentioned something that you guys did during Christmas time, and this may air after that. So But I want to talk about how you guys give back, and one's the kind of like a shopping center you guys have for them to come in and get things for Christmas. Talk about that and how you're involved in that.
So Church of the Highlands does Giving Hope, and it's where families that are not as fortunate, we give to them. Our church tithes and everything. So what we give to our church and what our church gives is a bunch of toys and stuff. So we have families that get to come in. We have interpreters that get to come in and everything, and just help them shop and give them gifts for their kids to have a Christmas. I'm involved on the gift wrapping team. There's parking team. There's like I said, interpreters, and a lot goes into it.
Sounds like a great event to give back to. Now, you're also the middle child.
Yes, ma'am.
So I always like to kind of ask what people learn from their older siblings, but I want to know what you've learned from your little sister.
My little sister has definitely taught me to be a bright light in people's lives. No matter what happens in her day or anything, she's always the first one to ask if you're okay, the first one to be there for you, first one to hug you. Just honestly, I know the older sibling is supposed to be the tough ones, but she's the one always there for everybody.
I
love that.
Now, your brother will be upset if I don't ask about him. What do you think he's learned from you?
Let's see. Gosh, competitiveness. Me and Gage have gone at it for years. Him being he was a collegiate athlete, and I'm going to be a collegiate athlete. We've definitely pushed each other though, to be the best that we can both be. Always trying to one up each other, how that goes. And then honestly, just he's big in our church too. He also serves with children ministry, and just pushing each other to be the best that we can be, not only just in our relationship, but to other people and in our church.
What do you think, I'm going to end you with this, what is the one thing the Thompson softball program has impacted you away from the game?
Away from the game, we just give glory to God no matter what. First thing you'll see, I think, if anybody looks at us, I think they can say that's a godly team. They have Jesus in their team. No matter what, if we win, we always say a prayer before the game that, hey, God, no matter what happens, we still give you the glory, the honor, and the praise because you deserve it all. Even if we're failing, even if we lose, it was just an opportunity to play.
When we come back, details on 2 teams making their way to state this week. Plus, we say goodbye to a man whose voice will never be forgotten. You're watching the Weekly Warrior Spotlight.
Exit Realty, selling properties, not promises.
From Exit Realty,
Go Warriors!
Shelby Auto Service is Alabaster's premier auto repair shop. We offer full-service automotive maintenance and repair with convenient online check-in and check-out, and take pride in our quick service, clean environment, and friendly staff.
Go Warriors!
Expect Care is unique because it's faith-based, it's family-owned, very family-oriented, and we base our values off of just working together as a family.
Consign Design offers friendly fashion with new and previously loved designer and boutique items at a great price. Clothing, shoes, accessories, we've got it all. Interested in becoming a consigner? Just visit our website. It's easy, and we'd love to welcome you into the family.
Go Warriors!
Leave It to Weaver has taken over monograms and more. Now Scott Weaver and his team can do all of your favorite embroidery, vinyl, and sublimation projects. And if it's upholstery you need, Leave It to Weaver is the only place to go.
Go Warriors!
Better Lawn and Gardens. We're located right here in Alabaster. We specialize in weed control and fertilizing, landscape lighting, lawn maintenance, and landscaping. We love serving our neighbors in Alabaster. Reach out for your free quote.
Go Warriors!
Hi, this is Cherie Hickey with Warrior Wellness Group, your go-to mental health provider here in Alabaster, Alabama. We service ages 6 to 99, both individual and family. Come find your inner strength here with us at Warrior Wellness Group.
Go Warriors!
Classic Nail Spa is proud to be one of the best nail salons in Alabaster. We will provide excellent service with all the new trends. Come relax and pamper yourself with us today.
Go Warriors!
Welcome back to the Weekly Warrior Spotlight. I'm Donette Logan. It's a busy week for Thompson's bowling team. The guys had a rough week last week falling to Sparkman. Walking away from that tournament, the guys hit the lanes to apply some lessons they learned in the pens to get them ready for regionals this week. We wish the guys the best of luck in regionals. Meanwhile, at Thompson in the arena, they've been hosting the first 2 rounds of the Girls Wrestling State Championship. The top 8 placers will wrestle at the Crossplex on Friday. Meanwhile, the guy wrestlers will compete this weekend at the Pelham Tournament. As many of you can imagine, the last few days has left many of us at a loss for words at Alabaster Living and the Warrior Nation Network after learning about the passing of our friend Jerry Young. 7 years ago, Jerry came to me at what may have been his 3rd favorite place to be, behind the beach in the broadcast booth. He met me at the golf course. Little did I know that that day we would become part of history, launching the Warrior Nation Network. I definitely had no idea the man standing next to me that day would leave such an impact on myself or athletics at Thompson High School.
Stop the phone, everybody.
Wait a minute. With 18 seconds to go, we blocked the punt and run it in for a touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
That's Amari Bolden with the play of the game. It bounces, goes up in the air. We got it! We got it at the 45-yard line with 18 seconds to go.
It was that call that had people around the nation hearing the voice of Jerry Young.
Quickly, pump fake, going for it all to J.B. Mitchell, incomplete in the end zone.
Got a flag.
And got a flag in the end zone. With 4 seconds to go. We're going to have a shot at a field goal. It's on the way. It's high enough. It's long enough. It's good.
Oh my goodness.
It's good. They win it. They win it. They win it. Thompson is the 7A state champs. Are you kidding me?
How can anyone forget the 7A state championship in 2020? Jerry, Seth Hagen, and myself started talking about basketball when all of a sudden, with 18 seconds left, Thompson scores 10 points, leading them to a 29-28 win over Auburn High School. What many may not have realized, the energy and enthusiasm you heard from Jerry that night was the same level he had every day in his life. In the small town of Brewton, Alabama, Young started his radio career in 1982. That start would take him to be the play-by-play guy for Pace and Milton High Schools, the high school sports director for Sports Radio 97.3 in Birmingham, and a few other stops before arriving at Thompson High School as their play-by-play guy in 2018. It was the same year that we launched the Weekly Warrior Preview, a local show centered around showcasing athletes at Thompson High School. Each game preview was just as big as the next for Jerry. We would get on the set and he would have that concerned look you see in coaches' faces before a big game. Before the cameras rolled, Jerry would talk about how this week is a big game and the Warriors had to pull it out. But then he would say he knows they can do it and talk about the guys who played the week before and then say, hey, let's talk about these guys and mention them. He wanted to make sure everybody got their name mentioned on the show and on air. And before the show started, I'd always ask Jerry, hey, do you want to start us? His response became a running joke, take it, Donette.
Take it, Donette.
Take it, Donette. Take it, Donette.
Jerry's excitement was seen and heard on Friday nights on the Warrior Nation Network. He would get to the stadium early and then make his way through the crowd to say hello to every parent there to watch their son play. Before game time, he'd settle back in the press box with a bag of cough drops every week, and boy were those cough drops needed. With every touchdown the Warriors made, you could hear him yell, "Touchdown Thompson!" By the end of the game, his voice was faint and he looked like he'd been on the field playing because of the excitement and energy he kept all game long in the press box. Jerry never met a stranger, and that proved true as news of his passing spread through the state of Alabama. Many taking to social media, posting memories of themselves with Jerry, talking about a recent laugh, or just to say goodbye. We lost a friend, but we gained an angel. One you can bet on Friday nights will be looking down and yelling, "Touchdown Thompson."
Quarterback draw, he'll go to the 5, he'll score, touchdown Thompson. Going for Landrew in the corner of the end zone, he caught it, touchdown, touchdown Thompson. This time he's going down the right side toward the end zone, it's caught, touchdown Thompson, touchdown Warriors.
There aren't words to thank each of you for the calls, the messages, and hugs as we grieve our friend Jerry Young. Jerry was proud to call Alabaster home, and even more proud to help bring the game to life for all of you on the radios, your phones, and even your TVs each and every Friday night. He will definitely be missed at Thompson High School and here at Alabaster Living. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week on the Weekly Warrior Spotlight.